Hi, it's Tony and Lottie Casa Esmeralda, and today I am going to be planting some bulb radishes, as they say here in the South Adriatic, barbabietola in Italian. I love these radishes. These are from Rose Wren off of Amazon.it, so they are from China. I probably can get them from a local farmer here, but supposedly these ones you can plant above 10, like you can keep these growing all winter long when the temperature is above 6 degrees Celsius. So as long as they don't hit the frost layer or something, you can grow these type of big bulb type of radishes. So I'm really stoked on planting it. I was looking for my Italian ID for a week, and I was like, because I got yes, I did get robbed or something. It's another story, but well, I went into the grocery store and my Italian ID got stolen off of me, and I just automatically, because they found the guy anyway who did it, so it was all good, and I just ended up getting a new ID. So the wind generator's been going good. This morning it's 27 degrees Celsius right now, and this is where so it's sort of August, end of August coming in, August the 21st, and no, it's August 20th, and I have a guest coming again the day after tomorrow. Another guest checked out. So I don't really want to start any projects, but I do have projects planned in September, because it's a little too hard for me myself here just to do projects like to build shelters or chicken coops and things like that when you have guests, because you got to do a lot of cooking and washing, cleaning, and I don't want to have all my tools out and everything like that. So the morning was actually pretty warm. It was like 33 degrees and hot and humid. And it's been raining, like it just rains, like these thundercrackers have been rolling in for like 15 minutes of rain or half an hour of rain, and it's been going on like this for 3 weeks. So it's not very good for the olives, because the olives actually need to dry out. You can't have any water in the olives. As you can see behind me, my wind generator has been going good this afternoon. So I have a 3-system power plant on my house, and that is this 500 watt wind generator, and then I have my solar, and then I have my battery, and then my grid tie, and this is right now with the wind generator and everything is charging the batteries, and I have power at night when I don't have solar and all this. So well, let's go take a look around. And you know, we're gonna start planting in a few minutes, and well, we can just take a look at the dogs having took a long siesta right now, and just I've been really tired lately because of my birthday was the other day, so we all took a long siesta this afternoon. It was really good, so I'm refreshed after cooking and washing and cleaning now for about 2.5 weeks straight for different guests, and then doing my own gardening work on the side and everything. So it was nice to have a break today. And I think Simona is pregnant again, but I'm not sure exactly. That's not a problem around here, because everybody needs dogs around here. Everybody at least has 2 or 3 dogs, you know, because this is the countryside, and it's very easy for your dog to get sick and get a parasite or a bug, and you're out of a dog. So I had 5 dogs and 2 died before, so they've been all sort of playing around. They've been fed, and Lottie and Bruno, the puppy, is really growing, and there's Giuseppe, and then Simona. And Simona is now being leash trained, so she's got the collar on. Giuseppe has not been leash trained, and I'd say good luck with that. He's he's been the really wild dog around here, and he never gets sick. I've had the other dogs get sick. Bruno I was new, but I've had Lottie get sick, and Bruno and Simona a little bit, but Lottie's been sick. Actually, the other day she got stung by a mosquito and her eyes swole up, and she had pirate eye, and I gave her I was rubbing. The only thing I could really do with her pirate eye and the swelling thing is just keep rubbing aloe vera from my greenhouse on it, and actually the second day the swelling went down, so I was really giving a good aloe vera rub on her eye and everything, and it was really good. So I had some eye drops, you know, some of these like Visine eye drops which I gave her, and that really sort of kept the calming, the soothing down, and stopped her from scratching her eye and stuff, which is actually dangerous with the pods and everything, because I don't want her to lose the eye. So yeah, the weather has not been too good or warm lately. We've actually had thunder and lightning today, as we've had now almost every day for the last 3 weeks, and it's been really sort of been windy now. It was really nice this morning and warm and humid. So this is the trend, is gonna be that winter, I think, is gonna come early here, and I do have a project on my mind, and that's a chicken coop, and then over here is the mud room, which I want to get on, and I want to extend this with some metal and rails and put some roof on. And I said, like, the wind generator has been going all the time now, so, and I just opened up the garage. So the chickens are dying to get out, so why don't we do that? And the chicks, well, I can turn the brooder lamp on, but it's not necessary. It's pretty warm in here. It's just at nighttime. They do need their vitamin D. So the chicks are here, and they're getting big, and so now we're at 1 month and 1 week. Friday will be 1 week. So it's Tuesday now, and Friday will be 1 month and 1 week, and then at 2 months they can go into the chicken coop, or anywhere close to 2 months they will be able to, because this area will be too small. So I still have 3 weeks to build a new chicken coop, and that's just putting some posts in the ground and then wrapping the whole thing with chicken wire, which is not very hard to do. So I'm gonna turn the brooder lamp off here, let the chickens out because it's 5 o'clock, and they can come here and do some scratching. And Lottie's been very, very interested in the new chicks. And I've eaten most of the figs. The guests have eaten a lot of the figs too. I just had one right now. Figs are really nice when you get out of sleep or something. You grab something to jumpstart your system. So there they go, off to the races. And we're gonna collect some eggs here now. Let's go into the chicken coop. And we got 4 eggs today. So I gotta put this down here. Got some more food. So they only laid me 4, which is a sign that they're using up more of their energy and they're getting colder. So okay, so let's go out. I'm kind of not using that perch very much that I made. nice thing about having chickens is that the chicken feed doesn't, there's several ways you can feed the chickens: through compost, through hay, because the hay has different types of grains in it, you know, and then also through regular chicken feed, right? So I'm gonna put my eggs in the egg tray, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so actually gonna be selling some eggs tomorrow because I got enough eggs, and I think I'm gonna go to town. Haven't been in town in a week, so. Bruno, no! Bruno is the puppy, and he's kind of getting his male dominance going. Don't scare the chickens, Bruno. Bruno! No! He's kind of getting the male dominance thing going, and he's got to be trained not to put his paws on my chickens. So another one that's growing here is I got more of the Zucca Lungo that's growing, and another one has sprouted out here, which I didn't have in my video the other day. So I have more Zucca Lungo growing, and these ones will grow up to 1 meter long. And the Pomodoris, I probably will get Pomodoris, as these ones have sprouted, and they are coming there. So I got more Pomodori on here. It looks like the ants have been coming out a little bit, and as the last growth. So this was the thing about planting the Barba Beatola, the bulb radish today. If I plant in here or I plant in the greenhouse, it's 2 months, at least 2-3 months, until at least I'll be able to eat these. So, and then this guy is huge, gigantic. This is a lot of food, and maybe I'm gonna have to do some canning here. He's like from here all the way to here. He's a Zucca Lungo, so he's a lot of food. And I will see, or I can feed some to the chickens if I can't eat it all, or I can sell it. So let's go on to planting Barba Beatola, the bulb radish. And I was thinking, since I'm not totally decided on planting yet in the ground, if I wanted to plant down there in the natural garden, and if the October frost, the first year I moved in here, there was a mild October frost where there was 1 or 2 nights where it dropped down to 8 degrees Celsius or 10 degrees Celsius, and then it kind of rebounded, and I don't want that to happen. So, and when I planted in the greenhouse over the winter, I had food all winter long. So it's kind of a give and take right now, exactly where I'm going to plant these Barba Beatolas when they sprout. And the bees have hopped the nest. I have not checked this hive, but I did see the queen yesterday in the greenhouse, and it looks like all of her bees have left, and she's like the only one in there because this weather, this rain, they have just all sort of left or flown to another warmer place or something or other. But I think it's all good. And this one, I think this is now the better hive than in the greenhouse, because with the Zucca Lungo, the squash growing out of the greenhouse, I cannot close those vents, and I was hoping that I could have closed the vents, but I still have food growing, so I kind of had to make a decision not to cut it off and to leave the vents open, and that's why I lost the bees. So because that one night last week when it was raining here from 8 o'clock to 1:30 in the morning, it just got too cold for the bees, and they did not like that at all. And so, you know, it's just a matter of everything. So yeah, so this is like, I rather grow fruit. I'm not gonna get a lot of honey or anything like that, but it was good to have the bees for the summer. And this is the same thing that happened to me last year, is that the bees here in the Adriatic are very sensitive. These are the Italian honeybee, and they are very sensitive to the cold. They operate at temperatures from 30 to 38 degrees Celsius, right? And then you see them come out. But the comb is in there, and I'm gonna leave that over the winter. And the same thing with this, I'm not gonna touch this. And maybe there will be some warm days and the bees will kind of come back to their hive and things like that, because as long as you have comb in there, like natural comb or something, the bees will always be coming back, so that's not a problem. And the chickens have now started working on this pile here, and this will all help me with my winter vegetables and stuff. And I'm hoping I'm planting some more winter thing like potatoes. And the yams never arrived that I ordered. I ordered yams from Amazon online. They got stuck in Italian customs, so they did not want me to plant yams from an out of country or something like that. I don't know why they did not arrive, so the order got canceled and I got refunded. So these guys are just working away at this pile, and in 2 weeks time, I said, like, this is now like week 1, in about 2 weeks time I'm going to remove it. I'll put some more in the bins, fill the bins up, and then I'll be able to do some plastic covering for winter gardening and things like that in the bins. So this is all good. So a little bit on the planting, because this will only take a few minutes here. What are you guys up to, huh? Oh, it's a lot actually. So there are the Barbabietolas, and I'm gonna probably need another flat for this. I'm probably gonna have to get my hands all dirty today, so I don't like sticking my hands in soil and things like that. It's been composting, but looks like I don't have a chance here. So I have some it's Barba. It's this one, that's all it says, is Barbabietola Heirloom. If everybody can see that, it's right here. That's the ones I'm planting. I got some potting mix here from the grocery store. It's like €3 for this whole bag, which is a really good deal. Kind of like you go to the grocery store here, it's like going into a Walmart or something like that, and they got sort of kind of everything, but they do have like Walmart stores here, and then they sell basically everything in the store. I wanted to actually plant this, as I said, like in the ground, or like in the greenhouse, but I still have summer stuff growing, and now I need to start preparing for my fall garden. So when the summer stuff, like the tomatoes and that, are gonna switch themselves off, then I'm gonna have, because this will take about anywhere between 5 and 10 days to germinate, depending on the weather. Right? Sometimes you can germinate in 3-4 days, but now with this weather lately, I don't think you'll be able to germinate in less than 5 days. So I'm gonna have to pause this video for a minute. Is there a pause on here? Oh boy.